Okay, fine. So hello everyone. Good morning and good evening. So let's start the session. Sorry guys, I'm very late. So mm, not this one. Huh? Okay. So let me load the project. Okay. So workspace, evening batch, social. Okay. Okay. So let's open. Okay, fine. So server started and client is getting started. Okay. 1 minute. Where I am. Okay, go to Angular Social, open the PDF file. Yeah, it's still not loaded. Yeah, building. Okay, fine. So now server started and also Angular started. Okay, so we were discussing in the last classes, I guess, registration logic. Okay, so we have applied the form validations and click on register. Okay, so actually, what was the issue we faced yesterday is was getting, you know, registration successful, action is getting triggered, but alert was not coming, right? So two actions is not getting called, even though you write them inside. Okay, in the effector. So when I see here, when you call this, see this is the earlier one. So we write concat map user service dot registration. If that is successful, I'm just calling one registration success. So inside I made another action also. It was not calling it. So I just had a Google search and I found this one. Okay. So instead of everything same only concat map, uh, this user registration, everything is same. But what extra is dot pipe inside map. So map, you're just calling one action. If you want to call one action, you can just call this straight away like this. But if you want to call multiple actions, if you want to call multiple actions, you can do this. Okay, so switch map is a function to do multiple calls. So in the switch map, you can just take an array. In that array, multiple actions you can write. So one is registration success. If that is done, and also set alert utils, and it also set the message, I mean alert message and error same as usual. So I have slightly changed this and this is no more required for us. Okay, let's keep it comment. If required, we'll see if some actions required this way, we'll do it. Okay, so now once registration success, redirect to login page. Let me check this out. I have what Naveen and Rajan is there. Let me log in with someone else. Mahesh, Mahesh at gmail.com, and Mahesh 123 is the password. Click on register. So please check. You got registration success, and also it is redirected to login page. Okay. Um, and you can also check the what? You can also check the Redux. So it is getting called set alert also. It was not happening yesterday. It's happening now. Okay, fine. So registration got success. You go database and refresh. We got the Mahesh with all his credentials and all. That's fine. Okay, admin is there. False. Yeah, that's fine. Let me try with the login, but we are not apply any validation rules for the login. So let me do this step now. Okay. So validation just like registration. Let me go to the let's close all this guys. Not required. Let's open mm, client SRC app users. I just take components registration HTML and TS file, and also for login HTML and TS file. Okay. For here for user registration we have taken a user is empty. Actually is empty not required because we are not writing our own alert. We are using the alert component. So is empty not at all required, and here is empty not required because we are directly dispatching an action, so not required for us. So that's fine. Okay, so now let me load these guys. Copy, go to user login, let's paste it. Okay, and here we have a user and constructor for the store and submit register. Let me just copy as this. Go to login component. I'll just replace here. In the place of submit register, I'll say submit login. Okay. So here you don't need to check the name, only email ID and password you have to check, and just don't get the name. Yeah. So email and password you have to check. If it is non-empty, you have to call login user. So they say login user and just pass in the user. Okay, that's fine. And if something not empty, okay, if some fields are empty, then you just set an alert. Please fill in the fields and danger. Okay, reddish color message is gonna get. Okay, this is fine. And what about highlighting the HTML? Let's open registration HTML. Let's make a same story for us. Okay, this here. What to do? First of all, login is fine and submit. I just say on submit will be okay. Submit login function it's gonna call, and also how to highlight the email and password is. Let me grab the email and password highlight things. But before that, registration form with ng form. Make it for our form as well, but not registration form. Let's say login form. Okay, and email username not required for us. Email, yeah, from this form group email. This form group is password. The whole setup copy. Now back to here login. So email and password both the form groups pasted. Okay. So this is gonna work. Email and password reading from same user objects. Dot password and all. That's fine. And lastly, we have a login button. Anything else we have? Nothing much. Okay. So that's fine. Let's check now. So here it's not refresh. Yeah. Yeah. Validations are working. If I just click on login without entering anything, you get the please fill in the fields. Okay. So let me try login. I just oh, one more thing. Actually, uh, register component. No, we see the complete flow. Is it from where it is? Actually, once you log in, it has to go to the home page, right? and also I have to have this user information. Okay, so what I do is mm, login TS file, submit login. Once you submit the login, dispatching an action for login user. So this action, and for this action, how reducer is going to work is, let's move on to the uh, reducers, user reducer. So for login success, yeah, we already made this thing yesterday. So if login success, it just makes a token in the local storage, the token what you receive from the server, and it's make it here. And you get the message also, but that message was not display on the screen. Okay, that we can manage in the effects. So this is done, and it's make the token local and authentication true. That's fine. One more thing is um, the service. So go to services, user services. Yeah, we have a login user service. This will take a user object, returns a message, the successful message of login, and you get the token. And we handle this setup in Reducer, and I guess this is fine. Yeah, let's create the effect. So effect which connects the actions and service. So let's move on to the effects. Go to effects in user effects. Yeah, this is the one for registration. Let's make let's make for login as well. So that will be login user. Okay, let me just simply copy this because this is the effect it was working earlier. So let me copy paste. So this will be a login user. Okay, and inside, I think you have to give a public login user. Of course, here also public. Okay, login user. Here function is login user, and user service dot login user. You get the user objects, and then it iterates. I mean, this service gonna return for me is what? Message and token. Previously, only message for registration. Here, message and token. So here you get the message as well as the token. Okay, of type string. Fine. And so you're gonna call the success action because this success action takes, or not registration, dude. 1 minute. Yeah, this is login success. Yeah. So this login success is going to take actually two properties, message as well as token. So you provide a message as well as token. Okay, fine. And then set util the message. So what was the message which is coming from the server? So when you see the server router, mm, server router, user router for login, what's happening? For login, you have a message what? Login success. So this is, I'm gonna setting on my um, alert. I'm setting the message and the color is successful, login success. And if any failure, just say login failure, login user failure. Okay, that's fine. So we are dispatching two actions, successful and set. And also moreover, one more is, if login successful, I want a redirection. So let's say if login is success, redirect to home page. Okay, so let's say the login success. So just say this is login success, redirect to just normal slash for the home page. Okay, so this is looks nice, and let me try this out. Okay, and I'm also dispatching an action. Where is component? Yeah, here I'm dispatching an action login user. This will take care about all the story. Let's check it out. Go here, login. uh, my details, so my name and all this. And please also check in the local storage, you already have a previous application data. Let me clear everything. Okay, so local storage, nothing here. So once you log in success, I need to have a token information here. Okay, so let's see, login. Yeah, without submit, You get this, please fill in fields, and yeah, let's start. So the my name. So let's click on login. So you got login success, and it's came to homepage. Okay, this we will manage now. Okay, we got a login success and this has come. And please check your token. Yeah, we got Angular Social token is this one. Okay, so successfully logged in and I got the token as well. Okay, that's fine. So once you have a token, I want to get the user information and display here. Okay, so what you have to do? First of all, yeah, in the complete JSON web token authentication, once you have a token, you keep in the local. From every next request onwards, I have to get the token sent to the server for every next request. Okay, so for that you have to create something called interceptor. Interceptor. Okay, so we'll make interceptor in a minute. First of all, I need to write a logic to get the token from local. How can I write the logic? Is can we write somewhere or in user service I write? Anyway, user service is gonna get me everything. Yeah, let's write here. So let's say is logged in. Okay, is logged in, and I need one more get token. Okay, that way. Okay, is logged in. How I know that the person is logged in? If the token is there in the local, it is logged in. Okay. Anyway, it will be verified by the server. So public uh, is logged in. Is logged in. Here I check. So if local storage dot get item of what was the name we given in the reducer you can find. Yeah, this is the name we given. Copy exactly same name. Actually, instead of hard coding, you can keep some global location of this name also. You can keep in environments also. Okay. Um, okay, fine. So here, but if you keep in global, it looks good actually because people will, if they have to hard code the same data, right? Okay, let's see. Here, get token. So local storage dot get item of Angular social token. Okay, if this token is available, so return local storage dot get item of the same. Okay, so else return. Oh, sorry, is logged in. Na return true. Okay, here is return false. You can simplify like this also. Okay, if it is the returns true, otherwise false. Next, get token. So public get token get token. So return local storage dot get item of this. So it just simply returns you the token. Okay, fine. No type casting because it is already uh, string. So you can just say of type boolean return type, and this type is string. You can confirm yes. Fine. So now let's create the interceptor to make enable. I mean, we have to send this token to every request, right? We have to clone the request, add a token to it. Okay, so let's create the interceptor. Where I create the interceptor is in the root level. Root, we have one second. We didn't create any interceptors folder. Okay, let's create in the root level. I create a folder for interceptors and also one more folder for gods. Okay, so let's start with interceptor. How to create interceptor we know, right? So terminal, let's say ng g interceptor interceptor name, authentication interceptor. Just say auth, enter. So it has to create the interceptor. Okay, it's created. So now let's go there inside the interceptor. Yeah, interceptor. Need to have a function called intercept. Yeah, that's fine. Along with that, I need a few things. What is that? I need first router. Um, Not router. I need a service. User service of type capital user service because we write a logic there, no get token and all. We write over there. Okay, so intercept here you have to handle the request, that clone or something, right? I think we have done that earlier. Yeah, yeah. Actually, I don't remember this code actually. Let me go to Brainscart client SRC, I guess app mm, root interceptors. Yep, authentication interceptor. Yeah, here it is. You just need to import this, and then okay, this is the thing you have to do. Copy, paste it. Okay, so here tokenized request dot clone. Here is the issue because this is not the thing we are doing at server side. Okay, server side, how it is expecting a token, in which format it is expecting the token is not this one. This is the old format. We are change the token name, right? So if you can see the insomnia, I think let me open our workspace 03 AGLR no 02 evening Brainscata. One minute. Angular Social. Yeah, in Angular Social, if you can see the token, for example, for login, you can check. Not login. Create a post, create a profile, X auth token. Okay. You can even check the server code in the server middleware authentication. So this is to verify the token. Okay. Interceptor is to send the token. Authenticate at server side is to verify token. So what it is verifying in the header, it is looking for X auth token. Copy, same format you have to send it. X auth token and no bearer, nothing, just to send the token. Okay, so this function is give you token back. Okay, that token I attach to X auth token and send to the every request. That's fine. Now what I do is, and once you have made interceptor, this interceptor you have to configure to the whole application. Okay, this is just independent file, right? So how to configure is go to the app module. You have to configure in the providers array. You can just take an object, I guess. Mm, mm, Here interceptor provide, not provide and all, something will be there now. HTTP one second, interceptor, nothing. I guess it will be one net. It will be this one. Yeah, provide. Yeah, why can't I remember? I think just object. No, yes, object it is. So provide is HTTP interceptors and use class. What is the class we have given is authentication interceptor, comma multi for multiple requests. It is true. Okay, so this is the configuration of interceptor in the root level of application. Okay, that's fine. So now interceptor successfully has configured to send a tokenizer requests and it's been configured here. Okay, so now if you have a token in the local, you can able to get the data. For example, if you can see the user router, One second, if you can see the user router, because I have login. Okay, I have login. Once you log in, I want to get the profile also, right? The person name and the profile picture. So to get that server side, we have a router. So get user information, one router. Okay, get user information is one router. So here it is authenticating. So previously any other request, now no authentication. Okay, from now it is authenticator. So anyway, this interceptor is configured, you're gonna send the token, it will verify. Okay, so this is the router is gonna give you user information. So this must be called once you log in. Okay, but where can I do this? Because every time whatever the page you're accessing inside of the this one, whatever the page you are going inside, it must, even after refresh also, I want to have the user information. So let me call this guy. So you want to call this means you need to have it's a long story, huh? If you want to call this, you need to have a service to do that. Okay. And way to dispatch this action, I tell you. First, let's make a service to call this and also affect actions. So too many things. So now move on to, let's close all this guys except this. Sorry, this one. Yeah, I have to create an action for this, and then I tell you where to call. So let's create actions for that. Actions. Yeah, this is for set alert, not this one. Where is that? Users actions, user actions. Yeah. So we just made only for login and registration. Let's make it for here. Let me just copy this setup. So get user information. So it's slightly different than the previous application because there we get user information also in the login. We kept in the local storage, but that's not a better way. So we are doing this. So get user information. So this is get user information. Okay, fine. And get user information success. Get user information failure. Okay, that's fine. And here for get user information, it doesn't take anything as the input. It only gives you back the user object. So you don't need to provide any props. Normal get request. Okay, and what is in return you get? In return you get an object of user. Okay, so I can just say you get the user of type I user. Okay, and you don't need anything like this. That's fine. Okay, because that is what it is, right? Yeah, done. And error obviously string. That's fine. Okay, action ready. Let's move on to reducer. In reducer, let's go to user reducer. Yep, here let's make a new one. So let's say get user information. So on user actions dot get user information, and one function. So here you get the state and no props. So return what? Uh, get user information simply dot state, and in loading becomes true. Okay, that's for loading purpose. And along with that, I need two other success and failure. Yeah, for get user information success. For success, I'm getting something, no? But I'm getting user. Okay, so that user I keep in local, user already there. Yeah, user is my user, what you receive from the server, and loading will become false. And get user information failure. If it is failure, unable to get that, you get the property as an error. So let's say loading false, and error message. You can display the error. If something went wrong, you can check it out. And also I can just make the user as empty. If unable to get, then just make it empty, right? Okay, fine. So this is fine. Get user information success and failure. So reducer ready. Let's make the service and action. So let's move on to the services. Yup, services. Let me get this one. Let me copy this guy, paste it. This is get user information. So get user info. You don't need to provide any props, nothing, just getting data. And what is the path? If you can see the router, path is slash API slash users. Okay, so let's make just slash API slash users, nothing much. And this will be a get request and no user to provide because it's a get request. Okay, fine. And what you get back, user object, a user. So you get back the user object of type iUser, and the remaining story and all not required. And same thing, I make it over here. Okay, so this is a function. I mean, this is a method to getting a particular user information. Token will be sending internally. Okay, fine. This is fine. Let's make the effect for all this. Action reducer service ready effect. Go to effect, user effects. Here, let's make a same story. Paste it. Let's say what's the function name? Get user info. Make it. Yeah, this will be get user info. User service dot get user info. Get user info. And no need to provide this guy. Nothing it takes because see empty parameter you are providing now. And switch map. You don't get these two. You just get only user. And there's a user action dot get user information success. And you just need to provide a user. And I don't need this one. Okay, because every time it'll get data. See, actually why I'm saying is I don't need this at all because every time whatever the link I click, it's supposed to get data from server to refresh. Okay, every refresh I don't need to get the alert, so it will disturb the flow. I'll just don't need it. Okay, and this is get user information failure. Okay, no redirection, nothing this configuration required. Okay, so action ready, reducer ready, service ready, effect ready, everything ready. We have to dispatch an action where we dispatch an action. Can I dispatch an action on the app component? Let me do one thing. Root level app component.ts file. Can we dispatch this action here every time? Okay. 1 minute. If I write some no constructor. Uh, okay, let's dispatch an action here. Let's say constructor private store of type capital store. Here it will be state. This is what? Not that state, dude. Oh, here only it is. Okay, it is app component. Nah, nearby only it is there. Reduces folder. You have a state here. This is what it is. Okay, okay, fine. And what's the problem here? Some issue. User is not compatible. How come? This error was not there earlier, right? Mm, this was not there, no? Any problem with reducer? No. This is iUser. Maybe I understood. Problem is thing is here. Actually, my code is a problem. Yeah, just make empty object as iUser. Okay. So now it's happy. Okay, so don't just make empty object. It doesn't have any information at all. Just make as user, then it's happy. Okay, fine. And because we initialize also same way. Okay, reducer we initialize also same way. यहाँ पे empty. Okay, yeah, that's fine. And now happy. Okay, so in my app component, I'm gonna dispatch. So in my constructor every time I will dispatch. Constructor you dispatch or ng on init you dispatch. Okay, let me get them first. Import star as user actions from dot slash no dot slash users folder slash action slash user actions. Okay, so and also I need one more private user service of type capital user service. Okay, user service. Okay, so I just write a condition get user information. So what I do is um, I can say yeah if this dot user service dot is logged in. If the person logged in, then only we have a token. Then only you can send a request to get user. So that way. So this dot store dot dispatch an action. What action? User actions dot get user info. Okay, fine. So let me check that out. Page loaded. If you can see the reducer redux. Yeah, see get user information success. So even when how many times you refresh, we never maintain the user information in the local storage. Dude, where is token? We're not logging, huh? How come? Something wrong. Uh, Token has gone. User information failure. Yes, because sorry, get user information. Login user failure. Why? There is nothing. 1 minute. So user data has come, but no user. Yeah, that's fine. But why login user failure? 1 minute. Let me log in. The login, login success. And when you see that, yeah, application, you have a token. Okay. So here, login user success and token is stored in the local authentication true and get user information not called. Get user information is the previous one, I guess. So login success, it gone to home page, but home page is not called get user information. Okay, this is my app component, no? So this is not getting called only. Uh, Maybe mm, if I refresh, at least my token should be there. Yeah, token undefined. If I refresh, I'm getting this undefined. Something wrong, huh? So it's called get user info, but no response from there. Mm, how come this is undefined, dude? Page refresh. Just for the page refresh, it doesn't. Maybe in my reducer for get user, I might change anything in the token. Get user information dot 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 state. Okay, state, loading, user. I only handle the user. I never taken the token and all right. This is fine, I guess. Um, then where's the problem? Loading, loading. That's fine. Mm, token gone. Something weird. Okay. Wait. I go to app component. This is doing something unnatural. Can I so ng on init? I think you can just say every component what we have. Every component will extend from component. No, generally extends from component. So here you have ng on init.
You have to type implement on ng on it.
Oh, is it? Okay, let me check one component. I understand. Developers, components, list, TS file. Yep. Implements on ng on it. Correct. So implements on ng on init. Okay. So here what else? This normal constructor and ng on it copy plus. Then this is not required because okay. I made a component there. This is the one. No double constructor. Yeah, I guess now it's fine. Can I call now if user service dot get okay this is logged in. So I say this dot store dot dispatch. Generally in React.js we do this way, so I'm just trying it out. Okay, first time I'm trying only for this patch. I've not done background code also. I'm doing a try now. Yeah, dispatch user action dot get user information. Okay, I guess now it's fine. You can check it out. Let me log in, dude. What was the issue? I'm not getting. Yeah, let me log in once. And no data, right? Yeah, okay, that's fine. Login, login, login success. So go to here. Yeah, token is there and Redux. Login success. Set alert has come. But see, actually, what is my expectation is every action you do, everything you do, I also wanted to execute this guy. I also wanted to execute this guy, but this is not getting executed because that action is not even triggered. If I refresh, also refreshing. Okay, if I refresh, uh, application token is gone. There's something weird, huh? And also get user information, login user failure. Something wrong, man. Hmm. This back to original. This back to original.
Because this thing is initializing on init, so maybe that time that function goes and check for user, but that is not there, so
Ah, yes.
login is
It's look
failure.
for token, but why the token got removed is a question. Correct now. But local storage cannot be removed just like that. If I one meta, if I
I
don't write
think
anything
we should keep it in a navbar.
navbar, but
No, okay, we don't have separate navbar
uh,
because I think app constructor doesn't runs every time,
mhm.
because this is continue, that app component is always there.
Actually, what happened in React JS for app component only, we have use effect hook. So every time we will run that. So I'm looking like how can we do in app here? If that is done, then application almost done because this is the main thing actually. Mm, okay. So this is not working. Okay, don't worry. I'll just find the solution for this. Okay, as of now, I'm just commenting off. Okay, so we'll see the other things which we don't need access privilege. So that we'll see. Okay, I just comment this guy. Okay, so we'll see the access privileges. Without access, what we can do today, and tomorrow I'll just find a fix for this. Yeah, now, okay, I need to fix this first. Why this token is getting removed? Login. Hmm. Login. Success. Okay. So token is there. If I refresh, token is there. Refresh. Token is there. Okay. It's only because of this line. Okay. Okay, I'll find a fix for that. Meanwhile, what we can focus on is, yeah, forget about this step. Developers. Yeah, developers is a page which we don't need any authentication or any login to do that. Okay, let me fetch the developers now. Okay, at least for today. Tomorrow I'll fix that. So developers, when I click on developers, it's load developer list. So here I have to display all the list of developers. For example, here login registration owner, this one. So you have to display all the developers like this. So what are all developers available in my database? I have to fetch it. So for that, you have to write action, reducer, service, effect. Okay. So let's make it of it. Let's close all this, guys. Go to, yeah, developers module, actions, garage. So load developers. This is fine, no? Load developers success, load developers failure. That's fine. Getting loading same only. Okay. Okay, load developers, it doesn't take any parameter because let's open this router also for getting developers. I guess it is in the where developers means the profiles, get all profiles, profile router. Okay, so there is something called public route is there. This is get a profile, private, this is private, this is private, this is public. Get profile of a user, all profiles. No? Oh, what man? Get all profiles. This is for delete. This is get a profile of a user. Okay. This is wait. I think I missed it. One minute. Go to the our documentation of which one? Um, notes. Not that one. Here, Angular Social. One router was missing. Come on. Okay. So in the routers, user no profile router. Yeah. Get profile. Create update. Get profile of a user. Oh, actually the router itself is missed here. Okay, fine. Thing is, we need to get all the profiles from this. Okay. So can I do one thing at this at the last we'll make. Okay, let me just grab this, copy. So I paste it. So let's make this as 10. 10. So get all profiles. Get all profile. Just say slash profiles. That's it. Nothing much. And no fields is a public get request. Get request is a public request. Okay, so this must be there. Okay, now go move on here. Server first. Oh, server 2 you have to take care. Copy this guy, paste it. Yeah, get all profiles. This is slash API slash profiles. and no fields get request in public, and just make a same setup. Let me grab the whole story, copy and paste it. Yeah, here we don't need any user ID or something. Just say slash profiles. Okay, I think up to profiles is already configured. You can no need to make anything here. For example, slash profiles no. In the server already slash profiles is configured to profile router. So I just make only just slash. Okay. Next request response. Okay. User ID and all not there. This thing, not all this. Simply let sorry let profiles is equal to await capital profile table dot find normal find function, nothing much, get all the profiles. Okay, and this profiles I'm gonna sending it here. So profiles and profiles. Okay, and this also not required because I'm not providing any object ID for this. Okay, simple. Okay, get all profiles. I get. Let me test this out from the backend. Go to Insomnia profiles. There is nothing called get all profiles. No. Yeah, let's make a new request. Get all profiles. Get request and create. Yep. Path goes to be. Let me create a path from there up to here. Copy. Get all profiles. Paste it. No authentication token. It's a public. Send it. See profiles array. You get one profile. Only one profile. Huh? Okay. We don't have multiple profiles. Check once. In profiles, only one profile. That's mine. Okay. Okay. Let's create one more profile. Then go here. Create profile. Right. But who will create a profile? Only that logged in person can create a profile for him. Okay. No one. No other people can create a profile for others. Okay. So thing is, let me log in with some other person. I think Rajan. Rajan at gmail.com. Rajan123. Send. So login success. Let me copy the token. Go to create profile. Here I just paste the his token. And here let's make some content. Just say Rajan Technologies something. Let's say rajantech.com. Hyderabad something junior developer HTML, CSS, Angular. Okay, let's take add extra bootstrap biography. Develop projects and applications in Angular. Okay, the Rajan Jain something. Here Rajan Tech. Copy once. Rajan Tech. Okay, so send it. You got two profiles. Okay, check it out. Refresh. You got two profiles. So get all profiles. If I send it, you got one profile here, education, and one more profile. This is of Rajan Technologies. That's fine. So two profiles has come publicly. So let me get that. Okay, so router ready. Move on to client now. Client actions load developers means get all profiles only. Let's say get all profiles. That is just loading profiles. Actions ready. Let me call what? Let me call the. So let me focus on reducer. In developers module, reducers, developer reducer. Yep, here state the say loading boolean, and let's say profiles you take or developers you take. It's a long story, na. If I take developer and developer dot, you have to do. Okay, developers is of an empty array, but what type of array? Profile array. Do we have a profile model? Not there. Okay, let's make it. Profile model is required. Okay, because we create a user, na, same like that. We need a profile model because server side, if you can see the profile, no, not that one, not router. profile model, if you see, yeah. So we made a user, right? Username, email, author, and all like that profile. Oh, it's a long story. Let's make it now. Okay, okay. Move on to move on to. But where I create profiles also model is there. Developer also model is there. The same content, different name. Okay. So new TypeScript I developer. Okay. So export interface I developer. Okay. So what's supposed to be there? User gonna be the string ID only, na string. Next. So company website location designation. Company website location designation. Skills array of string bio biography and GitHub username experience. Let me grab the GitHub username. Spelling mistake also will happen. GitHub username string. Next, experience array of objects. You may create experience interface also. Can I do that? Okay, let's make interface here only. Okay, let's say directly interface experience. Okay, so what's supposed to be an experience? Title, company, location. Grab now. Yeah, let's make normal string. Actually, I can do one thing. I'll obviously string only. So copy once. Go notepad. I think something current will be boolean. Okay, experience done. So you can just take now. Experience is experience array. Okay, comma. Education is also an array of what? I guess same setup. Education. Education contains what? School, degree, field of study. Remaining same to same. Okay. Yeah. So you get education. So education will be so education array. Okay. What else? Social. We need have a Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Okay. You want a social objects or just make it here. Social also let's take an object. No. Yeah. Let's say export in no export just local here only. Interface. Social. Yeah. Here we have Facebook. So just replace the whole story. I can do like this. Control R, replace with string, replace all. Okay, so no comma, replace with semicolon. Okay, fine. So social, I got it, and let's make it here. Social, um, let's say social object directly. Okay, so now we have I developer contains company designation, bio skills, anything else. That's fine. Yeah, this is the story. So can I? You can also take one more underscore ID will come. Each profile one ID will be there. That will be question mark of type string. It is optional. Okay, so same setup I'll copy. Go to profile model also, because in profiles also I need that. So in profile model also I created um, new TypeScript. So I profile, let's paste it. Just make this guy as I profile. Okay, fine. So same setup. I developer, I profile, same. Yeah, here you have to take I developer array. Okay, fine. Each developer you want. Okay, each developer you want to fetch particular developer. Just say developer. Just take like this empty object as I developer. Oh, sorry, you have to define only type. So developer. Okay, and let's say error message string. Okay, let's make a proper state as well. Data initial state. This will be false. This will be an empty array. This will be an empty object as iDeveloper. This will be an empty string. Okay. So let's focus on actions. Let me import all actions. So import star as developer actions from dot slash. I think dot slash here only, na? No, dot slash action slash developer actions. Okay. Developer actions. So let's make one action. So get all profiles or developers. Okay, how I do? Let's make on developer actions dot get no load developers. Load developers. Let's get the state. It doesn't take any props, so return this normal dot state, and also loading just for spinner, loading true. Okay, copy this. So load developers success, and you get what? You get the props of what? Data, yeah. No data, dude. 1 minute. Where is my router? 1 minute. Go to 1 second. I missed something. Yeah. Go to router. What is that returning here? Not this one. Get all profiles. Yeah. So get all profiles. What is giving back is this one. All profiles. Do we need anywhere all profiles? Nowhere. So can I say developer's name then? Developers profile. What profiles you get? That I'm sending in a name of developers. Okay. So in action also you get you receive what? Developers of type I developer array you get. Okay. Error will be string. Actually I missed this. Okay. Action. Now action proper. Okay. I developers, because we have not made this, so I just not done. Okay. So reducer also. So developer success, what you get back is all the full of developers. And let's make loading false. So my developers will be developers. Keep in the store. Okay, that's fine. And load developers failure. You get something the error. Okay, so let's say loading false. Let's make error message will be there. Okay, fine. So now reducer also ready to get all the developers. Fine. Now what to do? Service and effect. Service. Go to the services of developers module. Developer module services here. Let's inject. I think for this module we have not made the HTTP client module. Then add no import HTTP client module. So let's say here somewhere anywhere you write HTTP client module. Okay. So now we must move on to service here. So private HTTP client of type HTTP client. Okay, so let's make a function. Can I write same as the user's profile? Because why you waste your time? Go to users services. What we write there? Simply this one. Yeah, this type of thing I'll do directly in my service. I'll make it. Yeah, so get all developers. Okay, and here get all developers. Nothing to provide. Just say API slash what? Here slash profiles slash profiles get requests. You get back what? You get back an object of developers. So developers of type IE developer array and same setup. Make it here. Okay, IE developer array. That's fine and handle error fine. So get all. I think it's not get all man. What is the action there? Load developers. You can make a same story. Load developers. Okay, fine. So action ready, user ready, service ready, create effect. Just like user effect. Get the data from user effect. What we have done, we made action user service router. Okay, ये जो है ना इसको कॉपी करो और else get user है ना get request इसको कॉपी करो copy where developers fx developer fx. Yeah, here we need few things. In my constructor I need the service because what is the service we read just now. So private developer service of type developer service. Yep, no router. Anyway, I'm not doing any redirection. Let's paste it. But I need here user actions. I don't need any user actions. I want developer actions. Okay. So import star as developer actions from dollar slash. I think dollar slash. I think here only it's there. Action slash developer actions. Okay. So okay. So here it's not user service, it's developer service dot load. Come on, load all. It's not showing developer service. What's the function? Load all developers. Load developers. Huh? Can't we call load developers? Okay. What is the problem here? Cannot find the name developer service. Dude, it is in the constructor. No. Why can't you find? Here is the developer service. No other place. Okay, this is also. Oh, I made a mistake. No problem from editor or something. Problem from myself. It is action actually. You have to check the action. No. So developer actions dot load developers. If that is the story, here you have to make a service. So developer service dot load developers, and you get back all the developers. So just say developer actions dot load developer success. You get all the developers and catch error. Again, developer actions dot load developers failure. You get error. Okay, that's fine. It's just normal merge map because get data na merge map. Okay, so we made too many things. Action, reducer, service, FX, not that one, developer FX. Done. So now let's dispatch an action when we load a wala page. What is this page? List of developers. So close all the guys. Oh, one thing we missed actually. We have not configured the developer reducer in the root level state. Correct, no? In the root level, in the root level, where is that? Here. See, there is no developer reducer configured. It won't detect. So let's say import star as developer reducer from dot slash uh, uh, app slash developer slash reducer slash developer reducer. So here you say developer reducer dot developer feature key value developer reducer dot state, and also here developer reducer dot developer feature key value is developer reducer dot reducer. Okay, so that's fine. Now let's focus on dispatching an action when the page loads. For confirmation thing, you can check once you configure. If you go to the Redux now, it says your data also. The initialization, see developer data also. It was earlier only two. Now developer data also has come empty data. Okay, so when the page loads, which page? Developer components, developer list, HTML, TS file. In TS file, I have to get data from dispatch an action, get data. Okay, so private store of type store state the maximum number of dots reducer. Okay, this is the one. Next, no service we do with fx. Yep, here we need actions we have to import. Na? We have to call actions. So import star as uh, developer actions from dot slash actions slash developer actions. Okay, so import star as developer reducer from dot slash reducer slash developer reducer. Okay, so let's get the data. How to get and where to store? I'll just store with my local variable. So developers of type IE developer array. You can just take an empty array as IE developer array. You can take also like this. Yep. So how to get this dot store dot dispatch developer actions dot get not get load developers. So when you dispatch this action, it's gonna fetch the data, keep in the local storage. I mean local Redux store. Check it out. So the page loaded. Now go here. See load developer success. We got data. If you can see the chat, developers, we got two developers. One is uh, senior developer mine and junior developer Rajan. Okay, Rajan Technologies, you have been Technologies. Okay, so we got data, keep in the store, fetch data, display. How to fetch? Mm, get developer information from the Redux store. How? I say this dot store. Arey, what man? Oh, sorry. You write here only, man. Not outside. I forgot the flow. Here only you write. So this dot store dot the pipe in that select what? Select um, developer reducer dot developer feature key dot subscribe. So if you subscribe to the store, you keep getting the data from the store. You just say something called state. So it return the not written. Just say this dot developers is equal to state dot developers. Okay. You wish you can also get the loading of type boolean. Let's say so this dot loading is equal to state dot loading. Okay, fine. So let me display all the developers on my screen, at least for static content. So some other section one container, one row, single column. Let's say pre-tag. Just for confirmation, okay? All developers of type JSON. Okay, check it out. You get two developers. Yes, I got two developers. One is my Newbrin Technologies. One more is Rajan Technologies. Yes. So we just simply tested out here, but to bring it to Angular is this much story using NGRX. We would have called directly service and get it, but NGRX is this much. Okay, so got data. How to display like this? You have to make a card with image, content. Okay, try now. Go to here. I'll just take a simple card body. Yeah, you have to loop through each card. So let's say star ng for let what? Let developer of developers. You can also display the spinner, right? Yeah, we will display spinner afterwards. Okay, each card you can give some margin top 3. Okay, so for the card body, I have a row called MD 3, I guess. One more is called MD 9. Okay, in the column D3, I need to display the image src. I just add a property binding src developer dot. I guess here you get user. No man, developer should have some more content. No, okay, wait, something issue. What is that? Is see here when the server. I'll tell you something. One thing is missing here. See in server profile router. Go to profile router. Here I'm getting the profile, right? But needs every profile needs mm, user information also, na? Actually, how can I get the profile picture then? Correct, no? Here there is no avatar information. Here no education, only these things. No avatar information and all. Actually, avatar information is there in the table, users table. See, users table is having the name, avatar and all is here in users table. Okay, profile contains only these things. I want uh, this guy. I want this user matched data. Can I do one thing? In the profile router, can I say dot populate from user table? Can I get the name, and avatar as well? Let me check this out because I want to get from user table this story. So can I, not here, here, fetch all profiles, check it out. Social skills, ID, location, user, education, no, user is coming null. Mm, user has to have some data. Mm, ID, location, designation, bio. User should contain some data, right? One second. If I can go to database, user, refresh. Here, user ID is there, right? User ID is there. Here also user ID is there. So if that is the case, can we get the profile dot find populate user table with name and avatar? Actually, you can get this populate. Are we done any personal profile on it? For personal profile, yeah. So profile dot find one, you get just simply profile, not that one, man. Yeah, here it is there, right? So find one, populate user. This is what I want. Oh, same story, copy, but particular ID, you get this. But whole story, how you get? Hmm. Anyway, if I'm getting a profile, why can't I get the user ID also? Get all profiles. Yeah, I need to make this. See, if I say profile dot find, already profile contains what? Profile already contains user ID, and with this user ID, I can fetch the user's information also. Correct, no? This user ID I can get the user information, and here also I have user ID. So thing is, I should get it. Okay, let me send here. User is coming null. Here also user coming. Oh, here user is coming. Rajan. Oh, user data is coming, dude. Okay, okay, fine. So this is correct only. User with name and avatar. So user with name and avatar is coming. But problem is for me it is coming null. Maybe the ID was not matched. By the time we create a profile and by the time we create uh, the user is different, it seems. Maybe user ID was different. Let me check once. See here. Actually for user, my name, right? So my name user ID is what? D606 ID. So in my profiles, UI Branch Technologies, user ID what? 2882. So it was mismatch. That's why it's given wrong. Can I modify here manually? Or you can create again. Do one thing. ये जो है ना profile, delete a profile. Create a fresh profile with my login. That's better because I have to match it, right? So, okay, go log in with my name, at gmail.com, and just say 2 minutes. Yeah, login. I get the token, copy the token, go to create a new profile, provide the authentication key, and also make this. This is UI Brains Technologies. So uibrains.com, something senior developer. That's fine. Just don't add bootstrap. That's fine. And okay, and that's a UI Brains. Click on create. Profile created. Right now, user ID match 606. Yes, exactly. Now refresh. We got two profiles. So then, if I can able to get all profiles, where is that? Get all profiles. If I send Now I supposed to get user with Rajan and also user with my name. Avatar also has come. Okay, nice. So I got this proper. But thing is, I have to modify my interface to get this data also because we only made user is a string, but user is having ID, user is having name and avatar. Okay, so slightly modify your interface. What interface? What interface? IE developer interface. Yeah, here user na, not empty string because it is the whole object. Okay, I just say, can I say I user? No, I'm not getting any email or something. So simply I just make an object here in this underscore ID is of type string and also name string avatar of type string. Okay, like this. Okay, or it's better you do one thing interface user interface. So let's grab these guys, cut it, keep it, make semicolon semicolon. So you can just simply say user done. So this way you get data and nothing to touch anything. It's only this guy. Fine. So in here you get data. Let me go back. This is fine. Yeah, I need to get the profile picture also. That's my final goal. Yeah. So here just say developer dot user dot avatar. No, 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 this is fine. Check it out. I should get my profile picture. Yes. Rajan has come. My name also has come. Okay, so this is the goal. We reach. That's fine. And remaining things, let's discuss tomorrow. And one thing is, one problem today is, yeah, we have to discuss the problem. Problem was once I log in, right? So I have to pick up the user information based on a token. But where can I keep the code I'll look after? Okay, then if that is done and remaining and all is that easy. Okay, so fine. I'll find a fix and let you know by tomorrow. Right. So thank you so much, and let's meet tomorrow. Thank you.